Hello and welcome to The Market Bull. I'm Rebecca Marsh, and today we're catching up with Christian Toouli, the CEO of FivepHusion, in what will be part 2 of our deep dive into the company. Today we break down the company's business fundamentals as they look to close out their current capital raise. To start off, Christian, what is the company's intellectual property?
We have a very strong foundation of intellectual property and a very proactive plan about further augmenting that. We have granted composition of matter IP that protects our primary lead asset, Deflexifol, in major pharmaceutical markets. That's been augmented with another patent currently at national phase, and we have recently filed a new composition of matter further protecting this key drug with expected exclusivity out to 2045.
And what are the markets you're pursuing?
We think in the nature of our drug that we really have a global market in our grasp, in that Deflexifol seeks to optimize the standard of care around the world in the treatment of a variety of different solid tumors. As a next generation co-formulation of 5FU and its biomodulator leucovorin, we're seeking to replace these drugs with Deflexifol in their clinical use around the world. In that regard, really, we're looking to develop and commercialize the drug globally. Our initial focus is the United States, and we've had very productive conversations with the US FDA. We also intend, however, in our global phase 3 trial to seek a data set that enables registration in all major pharmaceutical markets.
As a next generation version of existing drugs, what are your drug pricing expectations for Deflexifol?
Well, like any oncology drug, ultimately the price that will be negotiated with reimbursement agencies and other payers will be based on the ultimate superiority of the drug over the standard of care, its usefulness in treating cancer patients. In that regard, we fundamentally believe that Deflexifol is superior to the standard of care 5FU and leucovorin and can attract premium pricing. There are a variety of different precedents that are available to us for development of next generation versions of a variety of other standard of care drugs. In that regard, we think there is very strong rationale that Deflexifol can have a premium price and still become a standard of care around the world. And through the such large number of patients that could benefit from our drug, achieve very substantial revenues.
So, Christian, what does the competitive landscape look like currently?
Deflexifol as a next generation backbone therapy, meaning that it is given underlying all other combination therapies, has a very limited competitive threat to it. When we look across the drugs in development or those that are in clinical practice for the cancers that we're looking to treat, most of them are added on to 5FU and leucovorin. In our replacement of those two drugs with Deflexifol, we see those drugs in development and those in clinical practice being added in combination to Deflexifol instead of 5FU and leucovorin. We're not aware of any other group that's looking to replace the backbone, and so we think there's very limited competitive threat.
And lastly, what are your revenue projections?
As a drug that is seeking to replace the standard of care around the world, we see very significant revenue projections. Within 5 years of launch, we think conservatively this drug could reach $1 billion in sales. And we think that that could grow to some $1.8 billion by the end of patent life. Importantly, these revenues are not reliant on any one market. Because we're seeking to replace standard of care around the world, we see revenues from a variety of different pharmaceutical markets, whether they be the US, Europe, China, other countries in Asia, and then beyond them, a variety of other very important pharmaceutical markets.
Christian, thank you so much for your time today on The Market Bull.
Thanks very much, Rebecca.